TSP, we like to welcome you. Every show we drop a gem on you to invest in you. We giving you the game, not no lame shit. These other podcasts talk about the same shit. We talk sports, world news, entertainment. Good eats on that grill, we get dangerous. TSP, we like to welcome you. Your day, week, month, we hope that we can help you through.
Yes, sir. TSP episode 232. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, that's my co-host, my friend, Dylan Lesevich. Dilo, how we doing, my man?
Oh, you want me to tell you how we're doing, Bobby?
Please.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, let's go. Let's go. I needed to hear that, man. It's almost that time. Football was in the air for a little bit this weekend. We'll get into that later in the show. But first and foremost, Bobby, wherever you may be, wherever you are listening and watching, be sure to subscribe at TSP_2019 to get all the latest TSP episodes, vlogs, and clips, and more, and more. We've been dabbling into a couple of drafts of our own, so be on the lookout for that. Ranking some things, tiering some things, and whatnot. Getting our opinions on some, we got a lot of engagement. A lot of people hated my waffle fries pick. I'm sure we'll discuss that later on in the show as well. But yeah, wherever you may be listening, wherever you get your podcast at, and wherever you get your social media itch scratched, check us out at TSP_2019.
Yeah, and right out the gate, we got our guy Glenn here, Glenn Ritzman, saying fantastic draft. And we're going to give our full thoughts and everything with our guests, because we have a fellow Cleveland sports fan in the mix today. My boy, our guy, Nick Mikels, will be coming on here shortly. But Dylan, yeah, I'm glad you brought it up. We did our first ever draft last week. It was a fast food draft, and we had a good time doing it. It was just the two of us, a little 7-rounder. We're going to be doing pizza toppings later, all three of us. We shortened that down to 5 rounds just because, there's an extra person, and you really can only do so many goddamn pizza toppings. I mean, I guess pizza toppings are endless, but, I mean, you can start – you'll start throwing out some real random shit, after the 5-6 rounds. But, D'Lo, one of the things that I was getting messaged was people were really coming at your neck for taking Chick-fil-A waffle fries in the first round of the draft. I think people will definitely respect that it's an elite player, but not maybe somebody they would take at the first round spot. And I think you got a couple of votes across the board, but it was an overwhelming win for your boy here in the first draft. I kind of just take it with a grain of salt because it was our first one. It was just two of us. And you know what it is. You can never trust a skinny chef. So I think that kind of goes in the mix as well. I've been doing this, for many years. I know the game. I know what's hot in the streets. So this was kind of like, if you and I were going out and running on the track, maybe. So
yeah, I know. I mean, maybe I should have, instead of doing what I like, I should have maybe thought of, since this was a thing that people were voting on, maybe I should have catered to more of the populace and drafted.
I mean, those were things I like, What I don't know.
Said, when's the last time you had a Popeye's chicken sandwich?
Popeye's chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
Maybe like a month ago. Again, I'm a pro. I'm a Hall of Famer. They're going to hang my jersey up. You know what I mean? But the other thing you got a lot of shit for was like Five Guys isn't fast food. I've been told Wingstop is not fast food. So that was another thing as well. But like I said, that was an oversight on our end because that was actually kind of on the fly. That kind of came to me, I think the day of that we recorded. Because like I said, one of the shows I watch on Barstool, they do these snake drafts and stuff. Actually, this past week, I just was watching before we got on. They did fast food French fries, which was actually a pretty good episode. And we'll have to dip our toes in that one. down the line. But
we did do a tier. If you missed the last episode, we did a tier of Ghost energy drinks, which that also got some good engagement and some opinions and whatnot. I think for the most part, most people kind of agreed with us, with a couple of shakeups here and there. I mean, to each their own, which is the beauty of taste buds. And this was our tier list from last week that we ranked. Sour strips, still need to find one. You said they were coming back, so I'm going to keep on my lookout there.
Yeah, I think this month.
Strips. That'd be tremendous. And like I said, blue raspberry, it tastes blue raspberry slushy. But Bobby, I went all the way to Chicago for work, and luckily or unluckily, depending on how you view it, couldn't make it to my destination without having to stop and get some fuel because the guy who also shares the truck with me decided not to fill it up after his shift. So I was red lighting it, didn't want to risk it, so I pulled into a speedway. And like 20 miles away from the terminal that I probably could have made it, but good thing I stopped, Bobby, because your boy snagged the new flavor of Ghost, the 7-Up Ghost lemon lime, baby. I'm gonna crack.
Now, before you try that, I had actually had several people say that we need to try the Ghost Citrus because that was one of the ones I think we had that. Pull that back up. I think it was not tried and sounds meh. So. People were saying citrus is pretty good, so I got to go and see if I can find it. I don't know if that's still a prominent flavor in the Ghost lineup. And then Glenn said that Culver's, we missed that. That was a snub, as well as Baja Blast, which I did admit was kind of an oversight on mine as well, because I did go with Coca-Cola, which I've always been a huge component on the McDonald's Coca-Cola. But, Baja Blast is right there as well, so... they definitely caught a snub there.
Yes, and I did go to Burger King, Bobby, because you did mention a Hershey's pie. Mm-hmm. It's like a pudding pie or something like that, or
sort of, yeah.
However you call it, it's like almost like a mud pie, almost. If you made like a home mud pie, it's like chocolate whipped cream, the ish. Pretty damn good, Bobby. I also snagged a couple of those cheese.
What are those going for these days? $4?
I think just shy of $4. I think it's just shy of $4, like $3.89 or some weird ass price, But it's fantastic stuff. You got to eat it right away. Good thing they kept it separate from the hot food, but still they serve it in like this triangle cardboard. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I also snagged a couple of the jalapeno cheddar bites they have.
Okay, yeah,
scrumptious, dude. And speaking of Culver's, way better than the Wisconsin cheddar bites.
You're saying the jalapeno things you got from BK are better than the
cheese curds? Yes.
That's a hot take. That's a very 100%. Hot take.
Jalapeno cheddar bites, whatever they call them at Burger King, are better than the Wisconsin cheese curds from Culver's, in my opinion, my humble opinion. But Bobby, without further ado, before this thing loses its temperature, got to crack this bad boy open.
Yeah, and let's pull it out. Let them know. Show it out on the screen again. You got the Ghost. Shout out the Ghost. Huge fans. We got the Ghost 7-Up. I have not been able to find it myself yet, so I'm excited to see what you hear. I have seen a lot of people say it's basically 7-Up.
It smells just like a can of 7-Up. Swear to God. Yeah. I shit you not. Oh, this is just probably going to taste like 7-Up. Very anticlimactic, but.
What are we thinking? How are we feeling about it? Was that 7-Up right there? They kill it again?
That is 7-Up in a can, brother. To a T.
How do they do it?
To a T.
How do they do it?
The best thing about it, it's probably what? I'd say a can of 7-Up's 170 calories. So you're looking at 10 calories in this
probably
can.
40 grams of sugar. Let me see.
200 milligrams of caffeine. So like what? I would say a can of Pop's probably what, like, can't be no more than like 30.
140 calories and 38 grams of sugar.
38 grams, yeah. 0 sugar, 10 calories, 200 milligrams of caffeine. Tastes just like 7-Up. I shit you not. To a T. To a T. And I would imagine, like, Ghost doesn't miss. Ghost does not miss. If you like 7-Up, you're going to like this. Go get yours if you can find it. Couldn't find it in my neck of the woods. I had to go all the way to Chicago for it. That's show dedication.
And Glenn's with me as well, man. That you made a bold ass statement about the BK, but jalapeno bites over the, because Culver's, cheese curds, like that is one of their mainstays right there. So Obviously we'll be clipping this, and I'm sure we'll get a lot of opinions on there. And then we got Uncle Tom in the mix too, waiting for Nick to pop in. He's about to pop in here in a couple minutes. We're just doing a little intro, and then we got Nick coming in very soon.
Not actually.
So
we just used his name on the title for clickbait. Thank you for
joining
the show.
Well, never mind.
I'm just kidding. We'll have him in here because he's going to be joining us as the third party of this pizza topping draft. If you missed it earlier in the show, and if you're in here, if you're listening, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We like to be liked here, and it helps us in the algorithms. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a fun show.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're watching, wherever you're watching, just hit that like button for us. If you're not subscribed, we're 9 away from 200 subs on YouTube. So just kind of been steadily climbing. That's been going great. But yeah, D'Lo, the only thing I really got before we come on is that I'm excited about is I signed up me and Jax to do a little father-son bowling league starting here in a couple weeks on Sundays. It's going to be pretty exciting. He'll get a ball and a bag at the end of it. And
Nice.
I think it'll be fun, man, because right now, we're about to be entering obviously the worst part of the sports year. So obviously there's not going to be anything going on really on Sundays. So we'll go, I think it's like 1 o'clock on Sundays, probably take us maybe an hour or two. I think it's like 2 or 3 games, and that'll be just another little bonding experience for him and I. And
You any good?
I am a guy. I'm gonna bowl right down the middle as hard as I can. Whatever happens. I don't do any of the fancy stuff. And actually, our guy Nick here, he's a fantastic bowler. He does all the fancy spins and stuff. He's very good. He's got his own ball, shoes, you name it, man. So he's a pro's pro.
I want to challenge him. I am known to challenge guests and friends of shows in their sports of interest. I unfortunately am 0-1 in those challenges with the putt tourney against Matt. So I'd love to do a bowling challenge. Maybe we can dangle that.
We'll have to maybe do like a 3-game series where Nick flies out to Ohio. You got to fly out to Colorado. See how you handle a home and away game.
That'd be awesome. Elevation might be part of the handicap.
True. He might be used to it by now. We'll have to bring that up when we got him on. But
sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Because he's been doing like a Monday bowling league through school where the bowling alley, Eastern Lanes over here, they got a bus, so they'll come pick him up after school on Mondays, take him over there. I think he does like 2 or 3 games. He gets a slice of pizza and a pop. He loves it. And one of the Mondays that I picked him up, they had like a sign up sheet. And I was like, this sounds great. I'd love to do that. I'm always looking for a reason to bowl. Bowling is one of those things. Every time you finally get a group together, you bowl, you're like, why don't we do this more? And then you don't do it again for like 2 years. So this would be great to be able to. I think it's like maybe I thought it said like 16 weeks. Maybe I don't know if it's not that much, but something like that. So it'll be good.
So underrated. So underrated.
Yeah.
Our like bowling alleys are dying, dude. They're like malls. It's like the malls of sport, unfortunately.
Like Easter's still rolling, and then like that one, is it Rossford?
Rossford Lanes.
We're over there by off Buck Road or near
Interstate.
Buck Road. Interstate. Yeah, that one's still
interstate lanes
going. Rossford. I think
Rossford Lane's closed.
Yeah. That's the one that used to be by. Well, there's not a Lee Williams there either, but that's where that area, right?
Yeah.
I
think it's over there by like the Speedway and
the Speedway. Yeah, that's close for sure. But so yeah, those two are going, and then there's still some ones, sprinkled across the area. But
it is kind of tough to find open bowling though. Like I went to take the kids once, and this is obviously it's no knock on the bowling alley because it's probably how they make most of their money to stay in business is have these leagues like you're attending. But like every day has like certain leagues and open to only leagues. You can't do any kind of open bowling during those league times. So it's just kind of hit and miss on those. But I guess I always just call in advance. And, they throw in the shoes sometimes for free. It'd be a nice little plus there. But your boy has his own ball.
That's probably rare. You probably get to pay probably every little bit. Because bowling alleys are probably one of those things, that kind of been trying to dig themselves out of the COVID hole. I'm sure that really kind of put them in a really tough spot.
Dude, I would stay open during COVID. Separate every.
Maybe they did where it's like every 5 lanes or some shit like that, or every 3 lanes. I don't know, but
I want to go bowling now. Another vlog.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think 3 weeks away. And we gotta figure out when we're gonna get over to Bucky's, D'Lo. That's what we gotta figure out.
Yeah, it's been popping for sure. They even have like slow traffic signs and all that bullshit, man. People just can't get enough of it. They can't get enough of the, what is it, a beaver? Is it a,
yeah?
What the yeah, it's fucking Bucky's. Yeah, we'll have to check it out. Also, my birthday's coming up in a couple weeks, Bobby. It's already here, man. I'm just diving straight into my 30s. It's gonna be 31 in a couple weeks, and that weekend, brother, might have to come up and do like a casino trip or something. I'm like, what is that?
What
16th or 17th of May that weekend?
Let me see.
I'm not sure if I'm doing anything.
Terrible time to be doing this. What weekend?
The 16th or 17th of May is probably something where I'd probably go. I can make it up there, or try to make it up there. And birthday falls on the 15th.
We might be able to make that happen. We gotta let me know about, because we do have a guest lined up right now, but I may be able to get them to reschedule. But so let me know on that one.
Well, I'm letting you know right now.
Okay, well then I'll reschedule them.
Yeah, let this be the notice, a formal notice, I should say, a couple weeks out. 2-week notice, Bobby. 2-week notice. But yeah, looking forward to it. 31. Okay. Time's flying.
Well, hopefully, Lady Luck, she'll give you a little B-Day present. We shall see. But D'Lo, we'll talk more about that. But we got to bring our guest on.
Yes.
Great friend of mine, friend of yours. We had a hell of a trip to the land almost a year ago. I mean, a month from now will be a year ago since we got to go see the Guardians and Dodgers, which was a great day, great weekend, a lot of fun, and definitely our best vlog to date, I think. So, yeah, I'm excited. He's moved out to Colorado since, so this is really one of my first times getting to play catch up. I'm very excited about it, and we're gonna get into Browns draft talk. We got the draft. We're going to talk to him because he went to college for graphic design. Doesn't do it anymore, but I kind of am intrigued to see his thoughts on AI and how everyone's using it for graphics and everything across the board. And we're just going to talk some shop with a good buddy of ours, Dylan. So for episode 232, we are joined today by our boy Nick Mikels in the mix. Neezy, what up? How we doing, man? We got no audio again. There we go. I got worried. How we doing, man? How we doing? Thanks for joining us. Excited to play some catch up, man. I don't know if you heard D'Lo, but he laid down the challenge, the bowling challenge, man.
Yeah, so I haven't bowled in a couple of years, but it's
same here, brother.
I'm excited. I'm trying to bowl with you guys. So I think next time I make it to Ohio, we have to make a stop at the best bowling alley in the area, Interstate Lane. That's my opinion. But I wanted to ask you, Bob, your bowling league. That's cool. Is that at Eastern Freeway Lanes?
Eastern. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Penny Joe's.
Yep. All
right. That's what's up.
I'm looking forward to it, man. It was gonna be fun for me and Jax. Jax gets his own ball and bag at the end of the league, so that's pretty cool. So he'll be set up there, and it just gives us something to do on Sundays when obviously there's no football or anything going on. So cool,
that's what's up. And tough for you guys. I left my bowling balls in Ohio, so
the hammer is in Ohio.
It's in Ohio. Couldn't bring it.
Man.
Didn't fit in the car, so bad news for you guys. Just saying.
So this is the real question. What do we do this challenge? What kind of oil pattern are we going to be challenging on here? Do we want to kind of change it up on different lanes? Do you want the house? Do you want the cheetah, the bear? What are we going to be working with here?
As far as you said, oil patterns?
Yeah, the oil patterns here.
You know more about that than me, my guy.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I didn't know what kind of
the
ball.
Cheetah? Does that means faster?
Cheetah's more of a shorter pattern, so maybe get more.
Damn, Nick, you might get
wait.
You might get demolished.
Are you making this up right now?
No, it's a real thing. Anyone in the chat can confirm that there is definitely different names here.
Well, let me just say this:
get my buddy.
The hammer doesn't matter. The hammer always perseveres, no matter what oil pattern it is. So
I want to say I have a storm. I'm not sure.
The hammer versus storm. Wow.
And also, one other thing I wanted to say, Dylan, you're insane on the take for the jalapeno bites, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he's gonna get mauled over that
never
one
had
for sure.
I've had them. They're okay. They're okay, but come on.
No, it's just like, okay, I can buy this fruit of the looms plain white tea, or wear this Abercrombie Fitch plain white tea, and you're gonna be like, oh man, this.
No, that's not. That's a terrible comparison.
What
Abercrombie
year is
Fitch is
it
way
in your
better.
head, bro? Wait, what? You said
This
Abercrombie?
Hollister T-shirt is so hot right now.
All right. I'll tell you what though, a nice Hanes white tee can do it for you though, for like maybe two wears, and then you gotta throw it away. But
Gotta go tagless though.
It's just tough to try to put up anything against cheese curds in general.
Yeah,
And the fact that like
the
cheese curds.
You've had the jalapeno.
Yes.
You've had the jalapeno cheese.
Yeah.
Lord.
I think we all have. I think you're the only one that thinks they're better.
Yeah, they're better. They're better.
I mean, we'll find
they're
out.
good. Fair enough.
Nick, Uncle Tom's in the comments. Says hello. So
I can't see the comments, but what's up, Unc?
Yep, there he is.
So how you boys been?
Not bad. I told Dylan. I mean, obviously it'd be tough to figure out the logistics, but a three game series where you each get. We'd have to figure out because one of you guys would get 2 home games, I guess. But yeah, a home and away series. Fly Dylan out to Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on out, man.
They got some alleys out there, bro.
They do, but it's expensive, bro. Everything is expensive out here. That's, if I would say, is like the one con. So like my girlfriend and I and her son were about to go. We haven't went yet, but I just walked in the bowling alley up the street to inquire on pricing, and it was like for an hour of bowling, it would have been like 60 bones. I don't know if that's comparable to Ohio, but
it's close over here, bro. Because that's the thing now is they don't do per game. A lot of places don't do games anymore. It's like you got to rent. You got to rent.
To touch on what you guys were talking about, they had leagues going on like every day of the week, and like open bowling wasn't until like 10 p.m. It's like, damn, like
that's crazy.
But I get it. That's like the cash cow is leagues. That's like repeat every week. So I miss bowling, dude. Thinking about it, I used to be in some leagues like. Really just all the way up until I graduated college. I remember commuting from BG down to Interstate with a couple of my coworkers at my old job at Kohl's to do like a trio league. Like, so yeah, man, bowling is awesome. I'm excited for you and Jax.
Yeah, and I was telling every time we would get the guys together and have a bowling night, we'd always just be like, man, we got to do this more often, and then we just wouldn't do it for like years. So I don't know. It's just one of the things where like bowling is a lot of fun, but for whatever reason, you don't really ever go.
Right. No, that's for real. I'm just getting older and there's stuff you want to do, but life just gets in the way sometimes. But there's not really an excuse for it, especially when you're together with people. So one thing I regret for sure, like I love all y'all and I wish I would have I moved away, I'll be back, but like for visits and stuff. But just thinking back, like, I don't know, like being in close proximity to homies, you got to take advantage of that as much as you can. And I saw you guys a lot too, but I don't know. I miss everybody. So
yeah, that's definitely something because Bowling Green has some like Almar Lanes is a really dope bowling alley, and from what I've heard, because I've never actually been, but I've always heard they got really good food there too, and I'm surprised we never took advantage, man. Being
Almar Lane,
5 minutes away.
I think the only person that might know this anywhere would be Griff, but my freshman year I took a PE class for 1 credit at BG, and it was bowling, and it was at Almar Lanes. You just pull up and bowl 3 games and 1 day a week, and then again, I don't know why I did it. Like I was like, you know what, I'm about to do bowling. Got me 1 credit, but like that was at Almar Lanes. So shout out to Almar Lanes for that. They helped me graduate, man.
Nice. Yeah, I bowled elementary school. It was I think it was every other Friday or every Friday during like the season for like a month or two. It would be like a white school bus that would take us to Interstate Lanes from Glenwood Elementary School, and it was a nice like elementary league where like we had teams and shit like that. But did that, and then I think my sophomore year I bowled on the high school team.
Oh wow,
that was it. I just did it to try it. I got talked into it, but
what was your average?
I don't know. Back then, like in high school, probably like 160s, 170s.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I bowl without the thumb, so I just bowl with the 2 fingers.
It's funny because same. I don't use my thumb.
Yeah, I hooked that shit.
Here's the thing: Dylan confidently challenged Matt to putt and got thrashed. So
okay,
I think you'll fare better in this matchup.
The fact that you bowled in high school has me a little bit worried, but I think I'll do all right.
It's over a decade ago. So
what year did you graduate again?
14.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not scared, bro. Come on,
So
let's
that
get it.
means by the time you get up here, I'll be seasoned. My shoulder be lubricated back up. The wrist will be rocking.
Take
And
a few ibuprofens before the match. You'll be good to go.
I'll
You
be
know how it
icy
is.
hot, icy hot in the bag.
All right, all right.
I do roller application, if anyone wondered.
Nice.
Less
Yeah, I'm
masks.
excited. Yeah, we'll see. This is another match. Yeah, we'll see what you can do this time. I think, like I said, I do think you'll fare better, because Matt, he's like a pro essentially.
Yeah.
First off,
He coaches it.
He lucked out because the hole was rigged, and I was going first on that hole, and he's like, "You got to check the hole before you go." And it's like, okay, and it was over, man. I did that. It was like a 10-shot hole for me because the carpet had I couldn't get over. I couldn't get in the hole because the cup was like a centimeter above the carpet, and all he had to do was lift the carpet up after he saw that I couldn't get it over the hole, and he just rolled it right in.
A 10 on any hole in putt-putt could be it for you. That's it. Curtains, bro. A 10.
It was
over after that. It was nice. It was a nice competition until then.
This was an indoor putt
inside
inside the mall in BG, so you can just imagine the quality.
No
like
AC.
Shrapnel.
The only reason we even chose that is because it was like 100 degrees out, so outdoor was just not an option.
It's actually incredible that was even there and like an option.
I was surprised, and it was glow in the dark. But at that,
did you guys get food? Is there a food court there anymore?
No. There might have been. We went to Frickers though. That was like the better.
Yeah, there it is.
The BG Frickers where Harold
because Matt was in town, so he was gonna choose Frickers, man.
Yeah, where Harold Fannin Jr. and AB and company had their pre-draft visit before they selected him. What was it, the third round, possibly? And that's a nice segue into some NFL talk, man. Where the NFL draft just wrapped up. We're all Browns fans here, most of us, and a lot of negativity about AB not being able to draft, and Paul DePodesta ends up going to the Rockies, and lo and behold, we have two really good back-to-back drafts on paper. I mean, I guess this one's on paper. The previous draft, they've shown and blossomed a little bit of some promise. Still, time will tell, and obviously on this one, on paper, looks great, man. I love what they did, what they were able to get. Especially with the first 4 picks. Everything after that's really just kind of like a wash, coin flip. So you kind of like luck out if those pan out to be anything other than just depth. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I was crushed by. I did not expect Tennessee to come out of the woodworks and take Carnell Tate. That kind of was tough. And I'll admit I'm a homer. I would have loved to have picked him up. We need a receiver. And hell, even when we traded down to 9, I was unsure where we were going with that, because I wanted to go totally, offensive on that, because last year we went defense, which we should have went offense. But yeah, I don't know. It was the thing that really threw me off was the Chiefs, because I don't think they needed to make the trade.
No,
that was a bad trade.
They got.
That was a bad trade.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was cool. We gained some extra picks because I think that Spencer Fano would have still been there at night. But the homer in me still, even though we needed to go offense, I saw Caleb Downs there. I'm like, dude, he's arguably the best player in the draft. Let's scoop him up. We didn't. I wasn't, pissed about it. But it would have been cool to have him. But we picked up the tackle we needed, and then gained some picks. And then, like I was telling you in pre-production, Dylan, I'm indifferent on the Casey Concepcion pick later on in the first round. We'll see how that all pans out. I did see what made me feel a little bit better. I'm sure you've probably seen that video Steve Smith came out with, kind of like he made me feel a little better talking about, because the big thing that that I was seeing a lot of was he had a lot of drops, like a shit ton of drops. And then one of the main positives that I seen AB say was he's the best punt returner in the receiver class, which we do need that, but I don't know why you'd want to burn a first round on that. But after watching that video with Steve Smith, I do feel a little bit better, but I'm still kind of like down the middle as far as if I like it or not.
Sure. No, yeah, 100%. They have to prove it out there on the field first and foremost.
Yeah. I mean, I was initially my thoughts, like, we're known for trading back. So, like, when I saw we traded back, I wasn't surprised because Tate was taken. And again, the homer and me too, and we needed a wide receiver. Like, I thought for sure Carnell was going to be there at 6. And that would have been who I wanted to get. And honestly, I think that would have been the pick had he not gotten picked by the Titans. So I get the trade back. I thought it was a great trade by us. The Chiefs, their guy, he would have been there at 9, I think. So, like, what do we obtained? I think a 4th round pick, or was it a 3rd round pick this year, and then like also a 5th. I forget what it was, but the extra capital we got. I thought that was a great trade by us. And same, like, I thought, like, I wanted to get Downs right there because he's a Buckeye. I love when we draft Buckeyes, and typically they work out well for us when we do draft them. So, but that's probably arguably the best tackle in the draft. We need that. And so that was cool with me. And I keep wanting to call homeboy Concepticon. I don't know why I want to keep calling him that. He's like a transformer or something, bro. But I don't know. I think he'll be good. He's shifty, and I saw the Steve Smith thing too, so that made me feel a little bit better. But I think AB is killing it, man. Like, Di Podesta, I really do think he was holding him back. It's some weird stuff going on, like, beforehand. But
guardrails.
Yeah, man. Like, last year's draft was actually insane, and the players actually produced, like Schlesinger and Fannin, like, just them two alone, and then Quinshawn. I hope he comes back good. That injury was tough, but it looks like he's rehabbing good. So, and we'll see what Shedeur does, man, because y'all know just as well as anybody else, we can have a great team, but the Browns just can't figure out quarterback. So I did see we drafted a quarterback, which if we're in the know, right? Like, I really don't think Dylan Gabriel is gonna be on the roster. He's as good as gone. So this guy we drafted, he's a project QB, and he's just gonna be QB3. But, like, the non-ball knowers are like calling us stupid for drafting another quarterback, but it's like, I don't know, like, you want to have a solid QB room. So I thought that was an all right pick too. Like, none of the picks really bothered me. I thought, and we had so many of them too. Like, I think that we moved really good. So, I mean, the offseason, we always seem to win. We just got to get more than 5 wins in the regular season, man. So it's tough for me to get, like, excited about anything we do, like draft. Sure, like, this is an exciting time for everyone, all football fans, but especially Browns fans. But it's tough, really, for anything else for me to get excited about until they just put a good product on the field. So, because last season was tough, man. Like, we should have did better than that. So, this is just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, well said. 100% agree with you on that. Like, my 2 cents on Concepcion is that, I mean, I feel like obviously that was their guy. He did mention that he's the best kick returner, won an award. Obviously, like first team All-American for returner in the SEC or first team SEC or something like that. I think that's more just an added luxury because, I mean, they were saying, like, some scouts were even saying that he had the best separation and route running abilities in the class for these wide receivers. The concentration drops obviously need to fix that, but when he does have the ball in his hands, he makes elite. He has elite capabilities defining the end zone. Maybe that's ties in with his concentration drops because he's just thinking about taking it to the house every single time he tries to catch it.
Yeah, his separation is crazy. And, like, I saw a stat because everyone's talking about the drops, and rightfully so. Like, the Corey Colemans and Anthony Schwartzes, right? Like, you get these fast guys, and they just, like, they don't pan out. They haven't. So, like, for us, it's like PTSD a little bit. But also, I saw someone throw some stats up on Twitter, and they compared Concepcion, his college stats, to Zay Flowers' stats.
Yeah.
And that was like, could be like Monken's new Zay Flowers in our offense. Sure. And actually, Flowers had, like, more drops and, like, way lower efficiency in almost every stat than KC had in college himself. So, like, that's just, drops. That's, if you're a wide receiver, you got to catch the ball. But stuff like that makes me, like, have more promise and, like, just hope that, it's just a head thing and he'll be all right because he can open up. He'll be able to open up the defense. And then we got Boston from where's he from? Washington? Was it Washington?
Yeah. Washington. So
people, when we drafted Concepcion, I'll probably keep mispronouncing his name, but people were, like, mad. They're like, we should have got Boston. Well, AB did his thing, and we ended up getting homeboy in what was it the
Second round, 30
second round.
pick. Yep.
So it's like, I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people say that like our first 4 picks were all like for a lot of the mockers and stuff like that, like first round target like players. So I think the future is bright, but we just got to figure out that quarterback position, man. So I'm not a Shador hater. I'm hoping he can do his thing. He had some nice plays to finish the season out, but man, we just got to get quarterback right. And I mean, we'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it. You mentioned it, the maneuverability of AB up and down the board and moving back into that second round 2 grab. Mud-made Toledo safety. I think they call him Iman. They call him Iman, but it's like Emmanuel something. I can't think of his hyphenated last name. But yeah, he's a dog apparently. Forces his fumbles.
He says he wants to tackle fucking Henry.
I saw that. Yeah. He's like, why
let's
not?
Go.
He's like, I'm a little insane.
Be careful. Go talk to JOK about that first. But
whoa. Yeah.
That's not. I mean, that's just fact. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, that's something you just should be saying no matter what. Like, come on. That's just bulletin board material. Like,
yeah.
But that's dope.
I like it though.
Us getting a BG Falcon last year and Fannin, and he's about to be a beast. And getting the UT Rocket this year, like, I think that's awesome, man. Like,
the Mac is back.
I was hoping we'd
round 2 was the sexier round for me. Obviously, we needed the tackle, but tackle's just whatever. And like, I'm excited because we'll see what this Concepcion can be. But Denzel Boston's 6'4". I mean, we haven't had a receiver that big, and I don't know when the last time we had somebody that size.
Josh Gordon.
Yeah, and even then, I think he might have only been 6'2" or 6'3", but probably around there.
Yeah, okay. That's who comes to mind.
And then even that kid we got in the 6th round, like, he gives me Terrell Pryor vibes. 6'6", 4'3", 40. Like,
I think we got some good dart throws in there. Like some of those later rounds, like I think we got some good potential for sure.
Like, what's that dude's name in New Orleans? They do all like the trick shit with. It's like he's technically quarterback, but
I know what you're talking about.
Hill?
I can't think of his name.
Hill?
Yeah, they can do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Who knows what? Or he could be that QB sneak guy because he's gigantic.
He's like our Anthony Richardson, but we didn't waste the fifth overall pick on him.
I think we drafted 2 tight ends. I want to say today. I haven't been watching as closely today. I've been kind of on the move, moving around, but it looked like we got 2 tight ends. That tight end from Cincinnati could be nice.
Yeah, he looks solid.
He's I guess he broke the Travis Kelce's record of receptions in a season at Cincinnati. So that's nice.
That could be tight end too. Because I don't know what's up with Njoku. He's still a free agent, but like it don't seem like he's coming back. So we just got to
he can't come back after that Instagram post.
Right. So I mean, we just got to look forward. And I don't know. We think Monken, did he run a lot of 2 tight end stuff in Baltimore with Likely?
Yeah, he had Likely and Andrews.
So man, we got to get a good QB or TE too. So I mean, and also, did you guys see Fano? Like they drafted his younger brother as well.
I think they signed him. He was a free agent, but yeah.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Oh, he was undrafted free agent, UFA.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a D tackle, right? Something like that.
I think he was D lineman. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool though. Family ties.
Shout out the Bucks, man. The Bucks. That was a Buckeyes draft.
Bro,
crazy.
What was it? 4 Buckeyes in the top 10, I think.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I thought for sure the Giants were going to take Caleb Downs after they took Arvell Reese. They should have, to be honest. But
what's our overall draft grade then? I guess to round up that conversation for the Browns.
I mean, non-biased. I'm giving them an A. And I think most pundits on social media are doing the same thing. It was good. Like, I can't wait to see how they look on the field. I mean, I don't know. Again, it's hard to get excited about this team until we see what they put out there. But it's a good start for the year. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, my only small gripe is I wish we maybe would have took a corner. I think they could probably use another cornerback. I don't know what's going on with like Emerson. I don't know if
Emerson's gone, right? Or is he?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to try to swing him. Yeah, that's what I don't know if they're going to try to bring him back or what they're going to do.
They should.
That's my only thing, but they can probably take care of that in during the rest of the offseason. But outside of that, I mean, yeah, you got multiple linemen, multiple receivers, linebackers, tight ends. You know, you got this like mold of clay, with this quarterback in the 6th round. So yeah, I'm excited.
I want to say this too. Draft aside, because we got more access to like these press conferences with Todd Monken, and like when we first hired him, I wanted the young up and coming stud, the fresh face and innovative, and that guy from the Rams is probably what I was leaning towards of what I wanted, and it was very underwhelming when we hired Todd Monken. I was like, okay, and the more I hear him, dude, the more I like him. Honestly, I love his just like cut to the chase, no bullshit. It's very like a breath of fresh air from what we were getting.
Yeah, he's low key already tired of Mary Kay Cabot, because I'm sorry, like the Cleveland media is just terrible, man. Like,
yeah.
So like it's just funny. You can just tell like he's already kind of fed up with her specifically. But so yeah, he is fresh. You know, I think we all got tired of hearing the same things being said over and over by Stefanski. I mean, it got kind of old from a fan's perspective. I'll be better and watch. You know, just I don't know. Just it does feel good to have a fresh face in there and a new mindset. And hopefully the players all take to him. I will say it's kind of scary to hear that Miles apparently hasn't met him in person yet. I don't know what's up with that, but whatever, man. Miles can do whatever he wants as long as he shows up to training camp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with that.
Because he was like, when Tom Monken, he was in a one press conference saying that he was just kind of blaring music at practice, and the neighbors were complaining, so he turned it up louder. He's like, if they have a problem with it, they can move.
I love that. We need that as a head coach. We don't need no softy, man. That's funny.
We'll see what it translates with. You know,
gotta win.
Every year, this is the time of year we get excited, and then when it counts, they shit the bed. That's just how it goes. So we'll see what happens. But on paper, AB did what he needed to do after last year's great draft. Hopefully, this one pans out. Like I said, on paper, it looks good.
Yes, sir.
I mean, he was drafting for his job, low-key. Like,
yeah,
he was drafting for his job because, like, if he dropped the ball in this draft, then yeah, it probably would have been curtains for him.
I could be because this year he's kind of had to do the same thing because like if these wide receivers, because that's been his Achilles heel, he can't draft receivers. So if these guys are busts, that might be enough for them to kick him out the door. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, we did get a new wide receiver coach as well. We moved our tight ends coach to wide receivers coach, and he did a hell of a job with Harold Fannin last year. So I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, man.
I'm just so glad he panned out, man. I wanted him like after like week 2 of the college season last year. Yeah, me too. Yeah. He's like
it's tough. It's tough getting an NFL jersey, especially for our team, because it's just turnover and like you only feel comfortable at this point getting like a Joe Thomas jersey, like.
Yeah.
Like Chubb, like rest in peace to my King Chubb. Can't wear that. I mean, I can wear the jersey, like, but like I got the Chubb jersey, I got the Jarvis Landry jersey, I got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think Fannin, like me being a BG Falcon grad, that's I'm an alumni, and he's a baller. Like, and he's second year, he's gonna be around for a minute, I hope. So that might be my next jersey purchase, I'm thinking.
Out the gate, he was what we wanted Njoku to be his whole career.
He pretty much by week 3, he was like, maybe even before that, but like from a fan's perspective, both for like an NFL fan, a Browns fan, and also fantasy purposes, like basically by week 3, everyone knew he was a tight end 1. And it was like, that's so weird because Njoku, like he's been up and down, sure, but like for Fannin as a rookie to like just all of a sudden jump Njoku just like that, like that was crazy, man. I was not expecting that.
He might be one of the like top 3 tight ends to go in fantasy drafts next year because he got a lot of looks.
I mean, he's got that connection with Sanders because they were both rookies, so like they got a lot of rapport together. And yeah, bro, Fannin was a nice surprise. I mean, we saw what he did in college, all the stats, like, but especially as a rookie, it's tough to translate like into the NFL. So I hope that keeps coming, man, because yeah, that's dope. Honestly, I love seeing.
Who's going to start at quarterback?
At QB?
Who are you starting at quarterback this year?
I mean, it's got to be Sanders, man. Like, All right, I wasn't expecting that. That was good. You set me up. Sanders, bro. Come on, let's see if he can do it. I'm a believer.
I feel
Gotta
it.
be.
Allie Leatherman's in here saying she says hello as well in the comments.
Yo, what up,
So
Allie?
yeah. But yeah, let's move into some of this Colorado talk, man. You made a gigantic move. It's been what now? 8 months, I think. Around
We
there.
got here early
It was like
August,
August, right?
so
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's about 8 months.
Yeah, 8 months.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy, man.
from my perspective, it was kind of wild because out of the clear blue, I got a text from our boy Julian Guzman saying like, "Hey, and just so you know, Nick's about to move to Colorado in like 2 weeks. You can't say anything because his parents are planning a going away party. It's on this date at this time." And then I remember texting him. I was like, "Holy shit, man! This is a lot to process." And it kind of sucked as you know being a friend of yours because there was I couldn't say anything. I couldn't ask like why you're going there, you know what for. No reminiscing, none of that stuff until the going away party, which was like your last. I think that was your last day before you moved. The going away party was sweet and it was awesome because that was like the first time everybody was together like in one under one roof or you know at one place and who knows maybe 10 years like I'm talking about the entire group that we would hang out with, which was really awesome. But yeah, man, I've never really got to have this talk with you, but this kind of came you know it was pretty abrupt, came out of the blue, at least from my point of view. What made you decide that you wanted to move across the country and yeah, man. How'd you get? Because you got it done quick. So I guess
So
explain the process.
it actually like once I actually like decided for sure I'm gonna do it. It did happen quick for sure. Like this has been something I've been thinking about for a while. Just because born and raised Toledo, you know, moved 20 minutes south down to BG for 5 years, but you know Toledo my whole life. So that's all I knew, and I had been feeling for a while like I wanted to just try to get out there. I mean, as y'all know, like I like was single, like not married, no kids. So I'm like, you know, now's the time to try to do this and just, you know, try to see more of this world and just like get new experiences. So it was scary, man. But like I had been thinking about it for a while, and I didn't really have Colorado like in the forefront. I was like, because I got homies, you know, in Columbus, and you know, I know people in Detroit and like Cleveland. So like I could have easily moved like more local, like in Ohio or whatever. Detroit, I'm sorry, Denver. I had been here a couple times to visit some friends, and specifically my cousin Nico, who I lived with. And so yeah, last year, February ish, he hit me up, and he's my cousin Nico's been out here for about 10 years, and he maintained ever since he's been out here like that I should move out here, and that he thought it would be like a good move for me, and um, I always heard him, but like I don't know, scary, bro. Like just to uproot everything you know and just move across the country. So I always heard him, but like, and I always thought it was like a cool idea, but I never really like actually was like put effort into it. But he hits me up last year, and him and his girlfriend they got a really nice house out here in like a suburb outside of Denver, and they kind of offered me an opportunity to move in like with them, and so like it was just honestly at the time with what was going on with me and like I just felt like it was time. Like I had a good opportunity for like lodging, and I mean I haven't really kicked it with my cousin Nico in a while, so like I just thought that would be cool. And yeah, I just felt like I needed to do it. Like I just felt like just this pressure, like something pushing me, telling me I needed to at least try it. So I marinated on it for a little while, and again, that was in like February of last year. Went to Electric Forest, and sometimes when you go on these types of trips, you just have some realizations and you think about life and stuff. And so I got back, and I like was determined, like I needed to do it. So I had everything really in line, but a job. So basically, that was the thing that held me back, right? So like I wasn't gonna tell anybody, and I had some opportunities, and it's tough to try to apply to jobs from across the country. So I had some interviews, like you know Zoom and whatnot, and nothing stuck until I had this company who ended up hiring me, give me an offer, and I felt good about it. So like once I got that offer for a position, like they're like, how quick can you start? And I'm like, I don't know, like a few weeks. And they're like, okay, so we'll start you in like 3 weeks from now on that Monday. And I was like, Okay, like so it got real like immediately when I accepted that position. So it put everyone, especially my mom, like in a tough spot because my mom being like the amazing person she is, she wanted to have a party for me, and I had a feeling she was going to do that. So like it, but also like, and the party was amazing. Like honestly, seeing all the people that came and like to touch on like what you said, because like I have a lot of friends, like, and I feel blessed that I have so many people in my life that like mean a lot to me, and like I think I mean a lot to as well. So to see all my friends and family show up to that, like right, like it was 2 days before I left. It just meant so much to me. Like I still think about it to this day, man. And like I have a lot of friends, and like I have a couple different circles of friends who like don't really like, I have some homies like that I play volleyball with that I've met over the years that I don't wouldn't typically hang out with, that like with you guys and stuff like that. So everyone was there, and it was just so like wild to see like all my friends there. I had friends come up from Columbus. Like it was a Wednesday night. My mom like threw this surprise party for me for, and I have friends drive up from Columbus just for that, and then they drove back. So like I don't know, just see all the people come, like that meant so much to me. But at the same time, it was tough because yeah, like I couldn't really hang out with anyone because like I was busy trying to get everything together for me, but also like I didn't have enough time to really just like properly leave the way I wanted to because I had that tight time frame to like basically I needed to be here to start work. And that's not me too. I should have maybe gave myself like a week extra of grace. But yeah, I got here on a Saturday morning. I drove. I left at 9 a.m. on a Friday, and I got here to Denver at 3 a.m. Saturday. I drove 19 hours straight. I didn't sleep, none. Like I was determined, man. And then that following Monday, I started on my first day at my job. So it was like a whirlwind, just from me, excuse me, me accepting the position to me like getting here. It was like less. It was like 3.5 weeks. So, but I wish I would have got a proper, just like some proper kick it sessions with like everyone who I wanted to. But my mom threw that surprise party, so everyone had to keep it on the DL. So it was kind of like a weird. Once I found this all out, it was like a weird thing, right? Like kind of. I wish it would have went different, but again, I don't regret anything that happened because the party was amazing, and yeah, just seeing everyone there, it was really cool. I was trying to make my rounds to talk to everybody, and I know I had a lot of people that weren't there that I care about and that care about me too. You know, life, and again, it was on a Wednesday evening, so yeah, man, it's crazy, and the fact that I'm still here is crazy. Spent 34 years of my life in Ohio, so 8 months here, I'm feeling kind of like steady now. Like but it's still kind of wild to think this is my life now. So yeah, it's crazy, man, honestly. But I'm happy that I did it, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah, it's kind of wild still to think about.
That's like that LeBron meme, man. He's like, I can't believe this is my life.
Yeah, I'll be
You just
feeling
stand
that
in the pool.
sometimes. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But like above all, I just miss all my people. Like I know Toledo's not going to go anywhere, but it's tough. I'm really close with my parents, and being away from them is hard. And my Uncle Tom, man, not being up the street from you, I miss you. And all my friends and family, like it's just weird not being able to link up. And like I see, like you guys are like somewhere doing something together, and like I'm like, what the hell? They didn't hit me up, but I'm like, oh yeah, like I get it. Like I'm 19 hours away. Like they're not gonna hit me up. Like I don't live there no more. So it's still weird, but I miss everybody. I miss all you guys a lot, man. So
Yeah, no, and I get it, but yeah, and a couple times I almost was like, I'm about to just break this rule, because I was like, I promised, not to say anything, but I'm like, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I heard this is going, because I wanted to kind of wish you well, and just I had a whole lot of shit I wanted to say, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I was like, I don't want to actually be the guy that like ruined the surprise or whatever, but because I ended up,
yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Like my mom
yeah,
invited me over for dinner, and I was like, okay. So, but yeah, man, like, and again, and shout out to Jay Guzman and like, Haley Cox, and like my sister Stacy, like, and everyone who like had a part in like inviting people to that, and like because like I remember after the whole surprise thing happened, I talked to my mom the next day, and she's like, yeah, she's like, I were like me and your sister worked on inviting the family, but like some of your friends, like I left it to your friends to invite, like who you like, all your friends who would want to come. So shout out to all those people who like made an effort to make that night what it was, dude. It was really cool. So yeah, and just touching on Colorado. Colorado's cool. I like it here. It's just a lot different. It's a lot different than Ohio, but in a lot of ways that I think I felt like I needed. So just it's odd being in a place and not knowing anyone. Like I go up to the store. I'll tell you what, living in Walbridge, I go up to Meijer to get my groceries, bro. Guarantee I'm gonna see at least one person that I know, and that's cool, right? But like being here, it's just like I don't know nobody. So yeah, it's weird, but it's also just exciting. So we'll see where it goes. As far as
Has that been
growing.
that specific thing been the biggest adjustment so far? Or has there been something else that you kind of had to like get used to?
Uh, the altitude it didn't really bother me, like, but that's something that's kind of front loaded, like initially. Time change, that's whatever. I would honestly say, yeah, just like not having people around me. And back home in Ohio, like when I left, it was late summer, but I was in like 3 volleyball leagues, sand volleyball, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and so like that was kind of a commitment that I had. And just like just stuff going on. I was always and it was summer too, so there's always stuff going on. So I went from like always just having plans and doing stuff to like me moving here, and it's like I don't have any, like I should like what am I about to do? Should I go on a hike? Like should I just go for a drive? Like it was weird, and it still kind of is, right? Like I have friends here, like shout out to Fuego and his girlfriend Mimi and Nico and Amy, and then I haven't mentioned yet, but like I have an amazing girlfriend. Her name is Hannah. She lives about 20 minutes north of me, and her son Langston. Like they're awesome. I'm with them majority of my life outside of work. So like I have people here, and then also like Kristen and Rachel Deal. Like people listening to this podcast might know, they went to Lake. They were born and grew up in Moline. They have been out here for a while. So I got homies that are out here, but like it's nothing like back home. So just being here and like having nothing going on and like trying to figure out what's like what am I about to do next? Like it's weird. My calendar is clear. Like that's been the weirdest part about it. Just like not having commitments, just figure out like do whatever I want to, which it's cool, it's liberating. But again, at the end of the day, like I wish I could just link up with my homies sometimes too. So it's giving.
Also got Jennifer Plants out there, Chris Mendieta. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Couple
Jennifer
of
Plants,
a
Chris
couple of old
Mendieta.
homies. Yep.
Yeah, and some of my home a couple that shout out to Wink and Mike. They're two of our friends from my Electric Forest crew. They're a little bit north up in Fort Collins. I haven't seen them. So there's definitely people out here. I got some people out here that, I'm cool with and haven't really seen yet, but I would love to. It's still early in the process out here. So
what besides friends and family, what would you say is something you miss about Ohio? If anything.
I mean, I miss a lot about it, honestly. And again, it's still so fresh, me being here. But like, yeah, it's just some of the food spots too. The food here is good, but like, just like, bro, I'm trying to get me a Penn Station sub. Like sometimes I can't do it. Like, I don't know. Like,
Wow, they don't got that out there, huh? I'd figure.
it's only like because it's like Penn Station, like East Coast, like subs and stuff like that. Like specifically, like I went to they got this place out here. It's called Snarfs, and they have really really good subs. Like you guys would mess with it heavy, but like, and I had that actually today. It was fire. I had a barbecue brisket and I had coleslaw to it. Like it was so good. But like I was just thinking about Penn Station too. I was eating that. I'm like, damn man, I could give me a Penn Station. So I don't know. I guess food and just sports as well. Like it'd be cool to pull up to a Browns game, which is weird. Like I'll pull up to a Guardians game, but can't do that now. So now I'm at a point where I'm looking at the schedule for the Denver teams to see when Cleveland comes to town. So like I know later in the summer the Guards are going to be here. Someone will be there for that. And I'm hoping like the Cavs can make it to the finals, and I'm hoping the Nuggets can make it to the finals because if they do, I'm about to drop some money on a game. I'm going to one of those. Too, so.
Yeah. That'd be really sick. Yeah, we were talking about before we had John. Next month will be a year since we had that day in Cleveland, man. The Dodgers Guardians game, which was really awesome.
That's crazy. So, I was thinking about that when you guys started this up before I hopped in, and I was like, wait. When you guys mentioned it, I'm like, that was about a year ago. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
We watched Dylan implode.
Bro, he couldn't stop once he got going. Like, and then we went back after the game. Like, he didn't have enough. Yeah. That was fun though, man. That was a good time. That was a long day. I think that was a work night too, wasn't it?
No, it was Memorial Day weekend.
Okay, that's right.
Well, I guess technically for you, because I took that Tuesday off. So yeah, I guess technically for you guys, you probably had to work to. Did only work third shift, but
I'm known for, you guys, a lot of my friends, specifically the ones I go to like music festivals with. Like I'm one for like trying to take the least amount of PTO to use. So like I will put myself through pain and not take as much as I know I should take the next day off after an event. I'll just work. And at the time I was working from home too, so like is whatever. But
yeah, I'm the same way. And last year I burned myself out because I didn't take my vacation till the like first week of December. So I worked all year until that first week of December. Now this year I'm burning all my PTO, and we're allowed to go like -40 into our PTO. I might even dabble into that a little bit this year because I'm just going to go balls to the wall on my PTO this year. Fuck it.
So what, when you started taking your PTO in early December, you just didn't come, like, you like see y'all in 2026? Like how does that work? How did that work for you?
Oh no, I mean I took my week-long vacation that first week of December. That was like my week vacation. Then like we can carry over some PTO as well, but I think in March I had to take some PTO because I had my wisdom teeth pulled.
All 4?
So I think 3 of them. The 4th one they didn't see it as a problem or whatever the case. Well, I just trusted the doctor on that one, so they're like, "Yeah, it's not bothering you. It's not going to do anything. So we're just going to do these 3." And then like, of course, they had a difficult time with it, so a little bit more pain than usually. Said he said he had to pretty much break it to pieces to get it out. And I was
That's
like, "Well,
tough,
I'm glad I was asleep for that."
Bobby, have you gotten your wisdom teeth taken out?
no, I've been lucky in that aspect.
I had my top 2 taken out a few years ago. Just the top 2, I guess, were causing issues, and that was rough, man. That was hella rough. And then I also had to get a cyst, like surgically removed as well. Like all before April of that year. I already had met my deductible. That was a rough year, but
oh yeah,
you never know, man. You never know with health.
Yeah, I can also relate to you from the move perspective because as many already know that I jumped ship from hometown to Florida, just with my fiance Jen, and we were raising our first, well at the time, up and coming first child, and she was my only connection there. So it's like I kind of relate it to jumping ship and to a little life raft and just going off into this big ocean of unknowingness and kind of trying to find other people along the way. Met some cool people. I mean, we've had some on the show as well with like DP, Levi, them. Shout out to them. Met along the way and met some great people. And, you know, I mean, it was just like kind of a rough area to try to find a job based on going from like where I worked previously to taking like pretty much like a half pay cut to just find a job. So like it's a very touristic area. So it's
where was it in Florida? Sorry if you mentioned it.
Yeah, Fort Walton Beach. So it's right there in the Destin area. It's like right like 5 minutes from the coastline beach area. So it's very touristic.
So that's on the Gulf?
Yeah, right on the Gulf Coast. And it was very tourist. So like you're either going to be a waiter or some kind of like hotel host or what do they call those things? Like check-in people, bellhops and stuff. It's like, I'm not going to do that. But it ended up working out for Dana White. He was a bellhop before running UFC.
Hey. Wait, so you moved there without a job?
Correct.
Okay. So like that was like for me, like that's scary, right? Moving alone, like moving anywhere without it, like is like it's a lot. But like I was like that was really what held me back is like I wasn't trying to move all the way here until I had a job. So, but yeah, I could see that though. Like that'd be tough, man. Like to move somewhere and then say, okay, I need to find work. That could be stressful for sure. But how long were you in Florida for?
3.5 years or something like that. It was just for her first, because that was her first station. She's active duty military there in the Air Force, and got they do like this thing like a wish list. So she put Wright Pat as the closest one to our hometown there, so it can be a little bit closer to friends and family. And because we were then raising our second kid, it helped out with grandparents being able to, and I wanted to see friends and being able to 2-hour driving that bad compared to what 16 and a half, what it was. Right. And, you know, speaking of Colorado, that might be on the wish list for our next destination because I think they have one in Colorado Springs is what we were looking at.
Hey, man. So Colorado Springs, I mentioned I live in Arvada, which is like just a suburb just outside of downtown Denver. It's about 15 minutes north. Colorado Springs is like an hour 15 to an hour and a half south of Denver. So it's relatively close. So I still actually haven't been there. I heard it's a cool spot though. So I'm trying to make it down there. My girlfriend Hannah, she has some friends down there. So at some point. I think we actually might have something scheduled next month. Unsure.
That ain't bad.
No,
That ain't
not bad. And like, yeah, dude, there's just in the Denver area, there's just a lot like of cool places to go. Like you're close to the mountains. You go east, you go west. Just stuff to do, and then you go, I don't know, just an hour or so in north, and you're in Wyoming. So, which is wild. Like I remember my first week at my company for work. We had one of our drivers. We have routes that go up to Wyoming on our north routes, and I remember like one of the drivers, he was like, "Yeah, I'm about to, I gotta go up to Wyoming today." And I was like, it was just so weird to think. So I'm like living in Ohio, I'm like, I never heard anyone say that. So I'm like, wait, how far are we to Wyoming? Like, and he's like an hour. I'm like, that's wild. So I guess there's a cool rodeo up there that happens late in the summer. I never really been to a rodeo, but I'm willing to try something new. So yeah,
hell,
dude.
why not, dude? Why not? And you said you had connections when you first moved out to Colorado. Did I hear that correctly? You already had like some kind of like seeds planted for some connections, or did you just go out there without knowing anyone?
No, I knew a good handful of people, 5-6 people out here, including the people who I live with now, my cousin and his girlfriend. So, yeah. So, and that's the thing, because, to most people, even my closest friends, it was kind of abrupt how this all happened. So I remember people asking like, why are you moving there? Do you even know anyone there? Like, so I did. And that they all have been a big part of like this move being so seamless and like just feeling good. Cause like, I don't know, moving somewhere and not having anyone there. I'm not saying I couldn't do it, but it'd make things a lot harder, I think. So they just kind of like opened their arms and like brought me in, and like just off the jump, first day I got here, we had dinner like outside. Like, I don't know, I felt the love from all the people here. So I'm thankful for them and the people who I've met along the way, and people who, I mean, everyone here is cool. Like it's, I haven't really met had any bad interactions. And I'm sure that could happen, but
right. I mean, I was going to say, right. I was going to say, if that was the case, you didn't know anyone, if you felt like the need, or not saying that you have to or had to, but when people like move, they feel like it's a fresh start where they can kind of maybe right some wrongs, or maybe take a different approach, because you don't know anyone, no one knows you, so you can kind of almost make up a whole new identity.
You're absolutely right. And like, I thought about that. I didn't think about like changing. Like that's the thing with me. Like I moved here and I'm the same person that I was in Ohio. Like for me, like I'm just always going to be a positive person. Like do my best to like spread love and just try to be a happy person, and I'm a glass half full type person. Like, so me moving here, like that hasn't changed at all. Like, cause I know people probably do that. I mean, there's probably people who move and, I could have easily been someone different or changed something about me because no one knows me. And like, that's kind of cool to think about, but also, if you're comfortable in your own skin and like, you just, just me, I always been myself. So I moved here and that's who I've been, and it's worked out for me. Yeah. It's worked out for me to this point before I moved here. So, just spreading love and just positivity and all that. And that's what I felt like I did in Ohio, and I'm doing my best to do it here. So I ain't got time for like negativity and stuff like that. Like we're too old for that. You know what I mean? So, it's refreshing, man. But again, it's all the feelings that I had in the beginning. Exciting, scary, unknown, but that's a good metaphor you use about like the life raft or whatever, going out to the ocean. That's a good point.
Trying to find land, brother. Trying to find other people.
Yeah, for sure. And it's easy to meet people here. And now will they stick as far as people who are people you're going to hang out with a lot? Maybe not. But like I'm into the electronic music scene, and that's huge here in Denver. And you go to shows and people are just so nice, and I've made contacts and stuff like that. But I'm just kind of hover around my core here, and just try to get into whatever I can, man. Summer's coming up, so I'm trying to be outside, and it's weird. You go outside, you look west, and you just see mountains. I'm not used to that, so I'm trying to do my best to be out in those and just do the things I wouldn't do back home. Wouldn't be able to do rather. So
yeah, it's good to see you thriving, man. It's I would be remiss if I didn't say, and you probably feel the same way. It's been bittersweet at times, just for situations like Thursday, where me and a few of the guys went and watched some of the draft at B-Dubs. You would have been there with us, and
100%.
We've been to Browns games, Cavs games, Guardians games, probably double-digit concerts. You name it, man. I basically lived with you guys in BG for a few years there. So yeah, man, you've been definitely one of the main homies there for a while, but as far as social media being kind of a hindrance and an annoyance at times, it is good to have that kind of stuff in these situations because that's kind of you can kind of see how you're living and vice versa. So you're never that far away in a sense. So that part is very much appreciated. But I was just looking. It's I'm sure that prices fluctuate, but I just seen $120 ticket from Detroit to Denver. So at least I know in the future that's not a crazy price.
Tickets, you can get a pretty cheap ticket, easily under 200. I mean, I just came back briefly in January, and it was an $89 ticket. So I mean, that's kind of like, I feel like that's not normal. So that's why I got it, and I was only there for like 2 days. But yeah, man, you can get tickets from Detroit to Denver for pretty cheap. So I told like everyone before I moved, and I've maintained it. Anyone's welcome to come out here, and you have a spot to crash at. I'm sure my cousin Nico won't mind, and his girlfriend Amy. And yeah, man, it's cool out here. I want people to come out here, but I get it. I have some homies that it's still unfortunate that I haven't been able to visit yet, and I would never put pressure on no one to come here, but just want everyone to know you guys are welcome, man. Anyone's welcome to come pull up. It's cool.
Those prices bode well for our series for bowling. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to fly out with D'Lo, man.
That'd be a good vlog.
Yeah, because what I was looking at I was surprised. I mean, it's Frontier. I know it's not the greatest of airlines, but
Frontier's
it's
not bad.
$120 round trip. So that's wild.
I gotta look at those Delta prices. I only fly Delta.
Oh well, that's a whole different. That's
you
a
bougie,
different
bro.
ballgame.
I mean, Delta's my favorite for sure. Frontier's not bad. I've flown them a couple times recently. They're not bad.
Denver, Delta, you're looking at $437. So
damn, is that Comfort Plus?
You go ahead and take your your Delta. I'll take shitty Frontier, and I'll see you out there.
Yeah, that extra $100 or $300 you can use for a lot of different stuff.
I get my complimentary drink, beverage, and some crackers.
Pretzels or sun chips, sir.
Hey,
or Biscoff.
My cookie says Delta on it. So,
all right. So, what are you picking when you get the complimentary? Because that's typically what it is, right? Because I usually fly Delta. You get like pretzels, sun chips, or cookie. It's usually the Biscoff. What of those three? Let's say those are the choices. What are you guys picking first?
I'm either going sun chips or the Biscoff cookie for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It really just depends. If I'm like hungry, I'm going with sun chips. If I just want a little snack, probably go on the Biscoff.
That's fair.
Cookie. Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking right now.
What we got?
Memorial Day weekend, $184 round trip. But that's a Friday to Monday joint. That's still not that bad round trip.
It's not bad at all. I mean, you got to think you're flying. It's pretty far. Like realistically, the flight's not bad. It's like 3 hours. But in Denver, they kind of nice airport.
Then we gain time back also, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because you're mountain time. It's 2 hours, right?
Yeah,
correct. 2 hours.
We'll have to have some discussions. Maybe that's something that could be game one. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. We're talking about doing something
TSP
for
Live
Memorial Day. Yeah, that would be a good vlog. We'll see what's going on with that. But as far, I just recently got hip to Biscoff butter, all that shit. So I'm a humongous fan of that. Yeah. Tremendous stuff.
Better than Nutella, some say.
Yes, I would agree, without a doubt.
It's amazing.
Biscoff butter, I could eat a whole jar. It's like tremendous.
Still has some of the crumbs in there a little bit.
It's fantastic.
So I saw recently. I don't know what it might have been on Instagram. There's like a Biscoff like ice cream bar. It's like vanilla ice cream, and then it's got think of like a crunch, like an ice cream bar, the crunch ones, but it's like Biscoff. It looked insane. So I might have to try to order some of those. Those
sound tremendous.
Like a definite moan.
I want to ask you a quick question before we jump into this pizza topping draft because we're about hour 17 in, but you're no longer in the graphic design game, but that is what you went to college for. And you did say you do still do some freelance stuff. So I did want to get your opinion. Because obviously, I'm sure you notice it out your way as well. It's crazy over here. Like everybody uses AI for like graphics. I think I was just going on a tangent 2 weeks ago, which Dylan, you made me look like a fucking jackass because I was going on tangent about AI and how everyone uses AI graphics and this and that, and then our fucking YouTube thumbnail is an AI graphic. So appreciate that, but
Fitting.
yeah, we're in the age now where like it's pretty seamless. You just tell this artificial intelligence what you want it to look like, and it for most of the time it's free. It takes 5 minutes, but unfortunately, I think because there's like food trucks and restaurants that use this stuff, and all their stuff just looks the same. Nobody stands out anymore, and obviously, for people that are still in the graphic design game, like that, they're probably losing their jobs and losing opportunities that they once had for people and companies that know that they can save probably a lot of money and time just using AI. So I wanted to get your thoughts on what you think about this whole thing, because it's not going to go backwards. It's just going to keep going forwards. Your old Simon Grounds BG, they're building, like Facebook is building a data center for stuff like this. That's a whole hot topic as well. Yeah, people aren't too happy about. But yeah, what are your thoughts on AI and everyone using it?
Yeah, man. I mean, to touch on what you said initially, yeah, I'm not currently doing my job is not in graphic design. I'm in like inside sales for a door company. Like that's my job out here, and it's a good job. It's a good company and all that. So most of the work as far as graphic design that I've done in the past handful of years has just been, for the most part, freelance. So the freelance artists, they probably are the ones who get hit the hardest with this. But as far as AI, man, like like you said, it's not going away. So I would say you just need to embrace it. Like it's tough, right? And I think graphic design is one of the positions that is getting affected the most by it. And I've seen it firsthand. I'll say I've never used the Chat GPT. I've never used I know there's multiple different types of AI apps you can use and whatnot. And I've watched firsthand. I have plenty of people in my life who I see them use it, and I see how beneficial it is, especially with whatever it is they do for work or even just everyday life workout plans. Like it's insane, man. It's not going anywhere. So I think you just gotta embrace it and try to use it to your advantage. And no matter how you use it, no matter what it is, what avenue it is that you have going on with you. It's just for design though. It's tough out here. It's easily can just replace people's jobs. And honestly, like I feel as though it's just only going to get worse as far as for people losing their jobs in graphic design or a lot of other fields. But also I see it as like you can use it as a pro. You can use it to your advantage as well. Like whether it's in the workplace or it could be freelance as well. Like I think AI is something that you could also like use as a tool. Like as far as you can increase efficiency doing stuff. As far as like mundane tasks is if you're doing something super repetitive on something, you're working for a large company and you're just something like a repetitive task, you can get AI to do that for you, and you can kind of be more efficient in other areas. And I don't know, I just feel as though also it can like create more like, okay, I'm kind of contradicting myself because I'm saying like it is actively taking away people's jobs, but I feel like it can create new jobs as well, because I feel like there's probably some companies that are looking for people, designers that are proficient with AI because it's not going away. And it's like, we want to get someone who is proficient with AI for a position to be able to do this. So I don't know, it's give and take for sure. But I think the biggest thing with AI in general is just we need to just embrace it, because it's not going anywhere. It's only just going to become more prevalent in our everyday lives, and it's kind of scary, but also like it's just the times that we're in now, man. Like we've seen a lot of different crazy stuff in our lives, as far as internet and like mobile phones and television and stuff like that. Like AI is just the latest like thing, and it's been around for a minute, but it's just really ramped up a lot. So yeah.
As long as it doesn't turn into like us being a bunch of Will Smiths and iRobot,
Yeah, man.
That wouldn't be good.
No, that would not be good. And shouts to Will Smith.
But there's not a 0% chance of that happening though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's like, true. Like you're not gonna catch me. Well, like people have these robots, right? Like the pet robots. Like I'm good on that. But then again, I'm thinking about like where I live, and in my house we have two robotic vacuum machines. Like, and it's insane, like how efficient they are. Like they do an initial mapping of like whatever room they're gonna be in, and then like they just go to town, and then they just go back to the dock. And it's like I get home from work, and my room, I got carpet in my room. My room's been vacuumed. I'm like, let's go. Like robots are kind of cool. Like, but also sometimes I'm like, this is weird, bro. Like someone could just program this robot and it could just, I don't know, start doing something crazy. So
what about those realistic sex robots?
What about them?
What do you mean? What about them? You gotta stop yourself. I got a live review coming soon. Stay tuned.
Okay, yeah. I think it's weird, but just
no, they are fucking weird. Yeah,
someone 100%. Out there for everyone. So, shouts out to people who have the money, first of all, to be able to purchase these things, but also have the courage.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say courage, maybe desperation.
Yeah, that'd be
maybe the other more realistic option there. I don't know. I use ChatGPT for shit. If I'm cooking something and I don't have this ingredient, but hey, I'm trying to cook this dish. I forgot to buy this ingredient. What can I do to work around that? And it's great for that stuff. Sometimes I've used it to because we'll have guests on that I don't know personally. So I'll have be like, hey, this is this person. Like we had a Twitch streamer on like a month ago, and I had him look it up and just kind of craft questions, and it was a bit, kind of helped out a lot. The only thing that kind of freaks me out a little bit is like it has gotten to like know me. So I'll ask the questions and be like, oh yeah, I remember when you asked this question about that. Whereas at first I thought like every time you asked something it was like a clean slate. So the fact that it kind of like builds up remembers. This like. Yeah, which does kind of freak me out a little bit. So,
yeah, man, it's right where they want wild. Yeah, I've seen firsthand. Again, I've never used it, and why I don't know. Maybe it's like out of fear of like I don't know what it is. Why I haven't. I'm sure I'll cave at some point. But I've never used like, for example, a ChatGPT, but I've seen firsthand like people use it for everyday, just for stuff in their everyday lives or for work. And it's insane how beneficial it is. Like, and like touching on that, it's crazy these times we're in like for college or even like, let's say high school, like imagine having these tools when we were back in school, like how do they regulate that? Like, I don't know. It's over my head. Like, and I'm sure I could definitely do some digging and read more into it. But like, I mean, that's just like being able to use that for school and stuff. Like, it's just such an insane tool. It's just like, it's got to be regulated somehow. Maybe it is. Again, I feel like I haven't done enough research into it, but I need to do more of that because again, it's not going away. And I don't know, it could probably help me in my everyday life as well in certain ways.
It's helped me collaborate with some bets. Even like I'm not a big baseball. I don't watch baseball every day because usually it's on when I'm sleeping. They have those like 12 p.m. fucking first pitches and stuff like that. And then by the time I wake up, I mean 75% of the game slate's over. So I'll type into like some kind of AI source of like best plays for the MLB slate, and it'll like generate this whole data, gather all this data information based on like current hitting streaks and batter versus pitcher, historic data on that, and then even breaks it down to like the ballpark, the possibility of home runs in that ballpark based on the weather and where the wind's going, the direction, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's fascinating stuff.
Crazy. I never thought about it in using it as far as like for betting and for gambling and stuff like that as well. Like that's insane to think about.
Yeah, it's not like the end all be all, but certainly it's a nice piece of information you can use for whatever you're really betting.
Yeah, man, it's a tool in the tool pouch. Like that's just what it is for anything. So it's pretty cool. But circling back around, my background is in graphic design. And I personally see it affecting graphic design mostly negatively as far as on the human side of it, just because it is, you can just give it some information, say spit me out a flyer, spit me out an RSVP invitation or a wedding, whatever, right? And and if you don't like the first time, the first thing that it conjures for you, then do it again. Send me another one. Like, it's wild. So yeah, people just need to embrace it, especially artists, because you just got to use it as a tool, and hopefully you don't lose your job to a robot, man. That'd be tough.
Yeah, that's fair. But gentlemen, we have a draft to conduct here as we kind of get towards the end of the episode. We did our first ever last week. We did fast food draft this week. We're gonna have 3 of us, and we're gonna be doing pizza toppings. 5-round draft. D'Lo, give me a second here. I'll share my my screen. How do I? No, that ain't what I want.
Yep.
Right here. I want to do the window. I think I got
You let me know when it's good.
Yeah.
All right, we're good to share it. Bang.
All right, there we go. Yeah. I think
5 rounds of pizza toppings.
Okay.
Of us.
Yeah,
So,
we'll do 5 rounds. It's going to be a snake draft. So, I mean, Nick, you've done plenty of those with the Fantasy League Gentlemen's Club. So we can either do like a wheel spin with our names on it, or Nick, if you want to be, you're our guest, so we can give you the first pick. It's up to you, man.
I'll set it off. So wait,
Okay.
We're going like as far as our preferences or like our favorites. Is that correct? Or what's
Sure. I mean, whatever you want. I mean, yeah. It should. We just you treat it like a fantasy football draft, man. What do you think? Thinking that kind of range as far as that. That's kind of what we did last week. Last week it was a little bit different because with fast food we did 2 mains, a side, a dessert, a drink, and then 2 wild cards. But with pizza toppings, it's kind of different. So yeah, man.
Okay.
You kind of
right.
do what you want to do, and then.
Right here. So
I'm gonna send it off.
You did. What do we do? 30 seconds, Dylan?
Yeah, I think we did like 60 seconds, but we can do 30 seconds for sure. 3 of us. 30 seconds for sure. We got Nick on the clock. When you have the pick in, let me know. I got a ticker for
we
that.
do it all
as well.
official. Yep.
All my homies know. All my homies know that when it comes to fantasy football draft, I'm taking up the whole time. Okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Dylan's the same way.
I'm gonna try my best to not do that here. So I'm gonna set it off with mushrooms.
Whoa! We've got the pick.
That's
pick is
the
in.
first pick of the entire draft. Oh, baby!
I love me some fungus.
Wow. Okay. I mean,
Decent pick.
so that's gonna be all right. That is gonna get that's gonna get the people talking right there.
Hey,
Round 1, pick
could
1.
have been strategic.
Yeah, maybe. So I guess we'll just go with how I have it set up here. D'Lo, you can have second pick. If you go ahead and be on the clock. I think actually I did the timer last time, didn't I? So I'll do that. I'll give you. Hold on. And go.
All right. We're looking over the draft board here, taking up our time, soaking it up. The work has been put in. We'll make phone calls.
15 seconds.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. All right. The pick is in. With the first pick for me for this pizza topping draft. Pepperoni.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty standard right there.
Yep. Safe selection. He fell to me. Got to pick it.
Yeah, I mean that's a great pick right there. I think that's probably the undisputed like topping probably across the board.
Yeah, that's like if Fernando Mendoza just fell to me at the second pick. So
Yeah,
Jets are like, we got to grab it.
and I'm gonna start my timer now.
Let me know, Bobby. I'll pull these stickers up here.
I was kind of hoping you were gonna pull some random shit and leave me pepperoni at pick 3, but that's okay. That's okay.
I got to be a little bit wiser this time. I got thrashed in our last draft.
Yeah, he did. All right, I'm ready to go.
All right.
For my pick here, my first pick 3 in round 1, I'm going sausage.
Solid pick.
I love that pick a lot. And then obviously snake draft, I get the first pick in round 2. I love that.
I'm going back on the clock.
So I'm going to start the clock now.
Back on the clock, Bobby, for the snake draft. He gets the 4th pick in the second round. 4th overall pick in the second round here. Can go many ways here. A lot of talent on the board still.
Yeah, absolutely.
But will thin out quickly.
Oh boy. I can already tell this is gonna be tough after like round 3.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Oh, where's that? There we go.
Okay. For my second pick 1 of round 2, I'm going to take bacon. Keep it in the pork family.
Decent selection. Can't hate on it.
I love a nice.
Bob's going he's going meat lovers.
Meat lovers.
Yeah. If you're Muslim out there, you're gonna hate my lineup. But if not,
Hey.
you're gonna be a big fan.
Told the story once. Went on a double date dinner at a pizza place, and I think it's called Inky's in Toledo.
Yep. Fire.
And yeah, great pizza. And did not know that the fiance's older sister and her fiance at the time, husband now, were vegetarians, and I ordered meat lovers right in front of them. So that was my first time meeting them formally. So
you didn't know. I mean, it is what
I didn't
it is.
know. I was like, I'm so sorry.
They should have spoke up, and especially if you guys are going to a pizza place. I would say that immediately. Like, hey, I'm gonna need to get me like a veggie.
Yeah, thankfully, they are not like those type of vegetarians. Like they're not like the save the animals type thing. I think they just don't eat it because it upsets their stomach or something to do with that. Medically vegetarian. So I lucked out.
All right, Dilo. You are on the clock in 3, 2, 1, go.
Right. Let me get my right banner here because I am on the clock. Can go multiple options here. Still, we got some decent talent on the board. The meat is starting to thin out there. The meat position is starting to thin out. Man, that's going mushrooms first overall is going to probably bite you in the ass a little bit, being a snake draft. Well, hey, we'll see. Plenty of draft left. What's my time, Bobby?
You're up.
Oh, there we go. Pick is in. And with my, 5th overall in the second round, I'm going to have to go with ham.
Wow. Pork is just taking the board.
The run on pork.
Y'all don't even know pork. I should have started with pork. Maybe I'm
Nick's about to have that veggie lineup.
The run on pork. Yeah, it's wild.
So, like the run.
Yeah, you started it, Dylan, because pepperoni, sausage, bacon, ham. Pork is going crazy. They're like the Ohio State of the pizza toppings draft.
Okay.
Nick, you are on the clock. You have 30 seconds starting now.
Okay. Pork.
So you got
There's
your
no
pick
more.
already?
No. Let me think.
Oh, you're good. You got time.
I'm trying to think what's a good pairing with mushroom. I get mushroom like on every pizza that I order. So anything goes well with it. You know what? I think my pick is in.
Pick is in. Banner is up. And
for my second pick, I'm going with chicken.
Nice.
Chicken. Okay. Now you get the first pick in round 3. You are on the clock starting now.
Okay. I don't know. The way that I'm constructing this, I'm thinking this could be like a white sauce pizza, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, that's probably what I would go with what you got so far.
So I'm going to keep that in mind, I think, for this construction.
I like the strategy of building a pizza as opposed to just the best.
I'm trying to build one in my head. I don't know. I've had a couple different strategies in my head. I think I'm going to go with that. So with that said,
Yep.
The third pick in the pizza toppings draft, I'm gonna go with pineapple.
There it is. This is going to be a polarizing pick, but one that many people do like.
Yes.
That is. I'm a pineapple on pizza guy.
Okay.
Always have been. And I just wanted to make sure you guys didn't snipe me. So.
Fair enough, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. So that puts me on the clock then.
Dylan, go ahead. 30 seconds starting now.
We gotta look at the board. Gotta look at best available here. Gotta look at what's available here.
Don't tell me you have pizza toppings up on your other monitor.
No. I did that last time. I think it kind of messed me up. So I'm just trying to go off.
I do. You gotta have your board.
That's fair. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. 7 seconds, Dylan.
7 seconds. Gotcha.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Stop this. Banner is up. Pick is in. We're sending it up. Commissioner's coming out. With my third selection, the third round.
You said the commissioner's coming out. I had to boo you.
I'm gonna go with green pepper.
I like it. I respect it. Green pepper. All right. Uncle Tom is liking your pick so far, Nick. So you got some support.
Let's go. He might be a little biased. His last name is Mikels, but I'm taking it.
Hey, yeah. No, I respect it. Okay. And clock starts now. I got to decide. I go back to back, too, which is nice.
Yeah, it's tough for me being
this late in the draft. Getting 2 back to back is
that's huge.
Kind of a great thing. Yeah.
Being in the middle is kind of tough. I'm getting sniped on either side. Boom, 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 boom. You kind of divide the middle.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, pick is in.
For my third pick in the 2026 pizza topping draft, I am going to select feta cheese.
Ooh,
feta cheese.
Thinking cheese. Okay,
that's good. That's a great selection right there.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that. That's some good value in round 3. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the clock. Dylan, when you got your banner up, and bang. I already know what I'm gonna pick, but I'm just gonna let the clock go a little bit.
That's
I think I like this pick in the 4th round as well.
Some say Dylan was hoping that feta cheese could fall to him in the 4th round. That is not the case.
Shout out to our boy Matt Smith. He got me hip to feta cheese in the BG days. And it changed my life.
Feta cheese on pizza it's like a cheat code.
All right, Dylan, I'm ready to go. Pick is in.
Pick is in.
And for my 4th pick in the 2026 pizza toppings draft, I'm going to go with banana pepper.
Ooh.
Banana pepper.
Okay.
All right. Banana pepper off the board.
Oh, yeah.
Feta cheese not on the board like some analysts were saying. That Dylan's team was hoping that feta could fall to him in the 4th. Does not happen. Where does he go from here? Stay tuned.
All right. When you got your banner up, you're on the clock. Yep. Go ahead.
Ooh, okay. So, yeah, feta cheese did not fall to me. Green pepper still a solid choice. I like my team so far.
At 10 seconds.
Yeah, I can probably do that.
3, 2, 1.
It's in. With the 4th round selection, not sure what overall yet, but my is going to be black olives.
Black olives, okay. I'm not an olives guy, but I know a lot of people that are.
I'm gonna tell you what.
You got 2 picks in a row.
Yeah, I'm finishing up my team here.
Yeah,
this is big.
This is big. Go ahead and put that banner out, Dylan.
Boom.
And go.
All right. We got a lot of meat steak in. Let's see. I feel like I could use more meat, but at the same time, I could maybe use something light, something that gives a little bit more color.
Yep. 10 seconds.
Okay. I've got it. I'm going to go
Hold up.
spinach.
Hold on. Okay.
Whoa. He's ahead of the TV.
No, I got too excited to follow my pick. For my fourth pick in the pizza toppings draft, I select spinach.
Spinach. Okay. There it is.
I don't know.
Didn't
boys,
grade
I'm
well in the
liking my
combine,
pizza.
but
This is making me hungry right now.
Spinach. Hey.
all right. Okay, Nick is on the clock and go.
Okay. All right. So I'm kind of all over the board here, but I'm seeing I only have one meat, so I feel like I need to round out. I need one more meat. I see you have Bobby's sausage, bacon. I'd love to have some bacon on my pizza, but it's all right. I don't need it.
10 seconds.
Okay. All right. I think I've got it.
One. All right. Last pick.
All right. My final pick to round out the best slice on the board. We're going to go with ground beef.
Ground beef. That's a solid pick there in the last round.
It is.
Got to end on some meat. I got to end strong.
Pause.
Oh, shit.
Forget about
All
it.
right. Deal. You on the clock starting now.
Boy. Oh, boy. Pepper, black olives. I do like that. That's good. Ham, pepperoni, decent salad. Restaurants. A couple of picks. I do like that. Ground beef is a solid selection.
10 seconds.
Sniped on either side here with the feta and the ground beef. All right. I got it. Painter's in. Pick is in. With my final pick in the 5th round, I'm going to go with hot honey drizzle.
The drizzle. Okay. I didn't even think about that as an option.
Let's top it all off.
Okay. All right. Respect.
All right. Mr. Irrelevant, here we go. Clock starts now. Shit. Man.
You probably could have done 7 rounds, honestly. Now I'm looking at.
There's plenty of picks up down on the board for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of undrafted.
I'm
free
gonna
agents.
You got it?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
This may not be traditional, but I think it's acceptable. Mr. Irrelevant, my final pick in the 2026 Pizza Toppings Draft is extra cheese.
Extra cheese on top with the feta. Doubling down in the position room.
Big cheese guy.
Definitely raised the floor in that cheese room.
I'm gonna tell you whose pizza Matt Smith is eating first. It's 100% Bobby's.
Oh, without a doubt.
Extra
And then boom, Uncle Tom, he just switched to my squad. He said he's going with mine.
Oh, come on,
Let's go.
right,
I think
fair enough.
I put together a solid squad.
I'm getting overlooked again.
I think I lost my Uncle Tom on the spinach.
Overlooked again.
Respectable, yeah. So we'll later in the week we'll post this photo. We'll let people place their
I'm
votes,
about to get grilled.
and we'll see.
Sorry.
We'll see what happens. You may not. I think yours is
It's-
non-conventional, but still solid.
It should be
Oh,
said again that my pizza this is a white sauce pizza, so people need to remember that. They need to remember that.
Unc says you needed better meats.
Fair enough. All right.
Any love?
I think the only thing you're gonna get crushed on is mushroom going round one, pick one. That's tough.
Yeah, it probably would have been there in the second round.
That would have
for me.
felt, yeah. That possibly even, second round probably, yeah. I think
I'm not
if
sure
not,
if it's
I
as
would.
bad as the the Rams reaching for a quarterback though. So
that's fair. That's
that's
very
tough.
fair.
It was a reach. That's all right though. I stand by my pick.
Chick-fil-A waffle fries first overall, or second overall technically.
Yeah, they smoked Dylan this week for choosing Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
I'm not getting any love in the fucking chat for my pizza, but the aggregates in the TikTok world.
Well, you picked the goat as your first pick, so I mean that in itself is
that fell to me number 2. And let it be known, it was a snake draft. I'm getting sniped on double teamed on both sides. All right, double teamed.
I'm gonna tell you what. I would eat a slice of all 3 of these. So gladly.
I wasn't even viewing it as like me building a pizza. Like my picks were on one pizza. I was just viewing it as like,
no. I just treat it like you said last week. It's like a fantasy football draft.
It's a new it's a new
fair
pizza
enough.
But
I'm looking at this like I'm constructing one singular slice of pizza, and I'm gonna eat it. So like again, I feel like there's a couple times you guys picked it, I would have probably picked if they were on the board, but. I don't know. I guess I looked at it a little bit of a different way. That's all right, though.
Well, what's your favorite pizza joint there in the Colorado area?
To be fair, I haven't had that much pizza here, but just up the street, there's a chain here. It's called Cosmos Pizza, and it's pretty insane. Pull up in there, get pizza by the slice, and it's like it's like 3 slices in one. So I would say Cosmos. It's a chain, but I do need to do some more exploring. Just like hole in the wall joints, like one-offs, because I do my best in all food aspects to like try to branch outside of like chains. Like chains are cool too, but pulling up to spots that are one of one are always they can be good or bad. So we'll see.
You should rate it on the scale of building that specific pizza that you just built, and that is the grading scale for that specific pizza joint. And like just we'll see what happens. Build that pizza that you just drafted.
You know what? The next time I order pizza, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that.
There you go. Yeah, let me know. Let us know. Let us all know at TSP 2019.
Yeah, for sure. But Nick, we appreciate giving us this. This ran a little bit longer than I thought it would, so we appreciate you giving us some of your time here on a Saturday night. But before we do let you go, I got to ask you the question we ask all our guests at the end of each episode, and that is, knowing what you know today, what is one thing you would tell your 18-year-old self?
Damn, 18, bro. It seemed like it was a lifetime ago. That's crazy.
Kind of. 20 years ago.
Interesting question, man. I don't know. Off the top, it's like first thing I think of is just like invest. Like start investing early. Like as far as money, okay. Like I feel like I was kind of late to the party with that, and like I have a 401k and. It looks decent, but like I feel like if I could have taken that more serious at a younger age. However, invest in yourself, man. As far as money, because you can set yourself up great. I mean, it's like we're looking at like potential ages we could retire, and it's like, man, like it's kind of scary to think about, right? But I would say as far as that goes, invest both like monetarily, but also invest in your health as well. I'll be feeling sometimes like I'm older than 30, 34 years old, man. And like, I don't know if there's much I could have done in the past to make it better, but just, health is wealth, man. And just invest in your health and be as healthy as you can, as early on as you can. And I don't know. I guess it's those 2 things I think of as far as longevity. So those 2.
I like it, man. Very solid. I agree. I think if we all did that, because I think most people in our circle, we weren't investing in any of that. We were blowing our whatever leftover money we had,
absolutely,
on the weekends and stuff. And had we been able to put that away, we might be able to retire before we're 85 years old or whatever the retirement age is now.
It goes up like with each, every 5 years it like goes up another year, which is like the average age of people retiring. So it's kind of scary, but. Yeah, man, if I would have known, and I'm still learning every day about that type of stuff, like financials and stuff like that. But if I would have known what I know now, like back when I was 18, which to be fair, my mom and dad, especially my mom, she's always did a good job teaching me about money and trying to be good with different things and, having having a checkbook and like balancing my checkbook, stuff like that. So my parents, they did a great job with me with that, but there's always more to learn about it. So yeah, definitely, it's definitely an important thing for your future. So
No doubt, no doubt. Stick around for a minute because I want to ask you something when we go off the air. But yeah, great episode, man. It's been great to play some catch up. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and this was a great platform to do it. A lot of fun, man. Definitely very missed in these parts. You know what it is, man. But ain't nothing changed. But yeah, hopefully, we get some. And who knows? I'm gonna talk to Dylan. Maybe you'll catch pop out in a month. If tickets are really that cheap to fly out that way and fly there and back, that might be something that we can legitimately look into. But hopefully we catch each other, sooner rather than later. But either way, it's cool to kind of see you, blossom in a whole new spot, man. And I can't wait to reunite at some point, man. But Dylan, with that said,
thank you guys for having me, man. You guys are killing it with this. The consistency is there, and I love how you put everybody on. You got Sav on the opener, and like I remember, like you had the homie Hester doing graphics back. Like you just always be looking out for your people that are close to you and seeing how they can help. So that's cool, man. And you guys have been killing it, and I'm proud of y'all. And thank you guys for having me. I feel like it's been a long time coming. So I appreciate being here with y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll have to do it again sometime because this was a lot of fun. Especially maybe once we're in the Browns season, we'll see how this draft class actually does pan out. But D'Lo, with all that said, you know what time it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Again, thanks for the love and support. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, like, comment, share, and yeah, most importantly, subscribe. We love to be liked around here. And what Bobby say? How far are we from 200?
9 subs. 9. So we're close.
Single digits, baby.
Let's go.
If you haven't already, like we've mentioned before, there is more of you watching right now and listening right now that are not subscribed than there is subscribed. So take time, take 5 seconds, just hit that subscribe button and help us out. Help us get to 200. It's a little mini goal there, little hurdle that we like to get over, and moving on to the next one. So at TSP_2019, wherever you are listening and watching, and all of our social media platforms you see right there at the top left of the screen. So yeah, show the love and support. Nick, been a pleasure. I love to see you. Love to talk to you. And hey, hopefully we can get that bowling challenge in, my friend. And
I'm gonna be ready, bro. I'm gonna be ready.
Start warming up now. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get that in. But for myself, Bobby, Nick, and to all of you, have a wonderful night, friends. We'll catch you for 233 next week. Peace.
TSP, we like to welcome you. Every show we drop a gem on you to invest in you. We giving you the game, not no lame shit. These other podcasts talk about the same shit.